Good evening. You know, I have said this many times that I have taught you a lot of things about goat farming. And actually, right now, what I'm doing, I'm just responding to your questions, to your requests. Many people have been asking me about the security of my place. I've mentioned this many times that it's very hard for a thief to drive 100 kilometers from wherever he comes from, come to your farm and steal your animals. But the fact is, they steal animals. But this is my approach. This is the way I did mine. Me, I'm close to River Nile, and there is a landing site called Banda close to my farm. That landing site gets a lot of different people from different points of the area. Some come from Busoga, some come from northern Uganda, some come from central. They all converge. But remember, that's the community that is uncontrollable. We all know what the fishmongers be, and actually, they really produce a lot of kids there. So when I looked through those community, I was looking at who can steal my animals and who can run so faster than anybody. So my mind told me that it is the youth who are between 15 to 20 something years, let's say 20 something or 30, that can steal my animals and run away. So I was also thinking on how I can reduce on the number of people in that area without, without like direct attack to those people. When you're around the community and everybody's looking at what you're doing, you sometimes become a threat because everybody is worried about you. You're not among their level. They see you're doing a different project. They're looking at goats of 3 millions. So you become a threat in one way or the other. So me, what I did, I was expecting those guys to steal my animals, then cross the river. But what I did, I went into that community, had my friends from Greece. I told them, give me some clothes, the old clothes. They gave me shoes. So what I did, I went and met their leader. I discussed with him. I said, I have a package to give these guys. He said, you're welcome. So I gave them the package. I gave them shoes. I gave them clothes. Then at the end of it all, I told them, if you have any kid that is not going to school, that is between 15, 18, 20 to 35 years, give me that person. I train him on how to take care of the animals. So I did that, and my target was to eliminate that group that would be a threat to steal my animals. So when they came to my farm, I trained them. I dropped in money to train them, feed them. When they got to know how to manage animals, how to treat, those basic stuff, handling of the drugs, spraying. Since I have many people that comes to my farm and they really need workers, I gave them out. So what I did, I swept all that group in my area and I gave it out in distance farmers like Chankwanzi, Nakasongola, wherever. Whoever could ask me for a worker, I trained him, I trained them, and I was sure about them. But I was also eliminating that kind of theft in my area. So I only left with old people, first of all, or young, very young kids that cannot think of stealing my goats. So that is one of the approaches that I used. Picking out those boys in my area, getting them involved by being trained and understand what a goat is, then finally I got for them jobs away. So I eliminated the whole of that community that would be a threat to me. So that as well helped me, but as well I also looked at my neighbors, those who are willing to do goat farming, or even those who really have the goat farms. So what I did to avoid, being envy, to avoid people think much about you, because your goats can meet up with theirs. What I did, I was giving them males for free to breed their animals. When they reach a time of serving the daughters, they return them. So that's how I have approached. Then two, I've tried my best to make sure that my workers are part of the project. If the project benefits, I let them also benefit. I take very good care of them, but as well, I keep monitoring them. At least in a week, I can happen there. But even if I take 2 weeks or a month, the farm still runs that way. So that was my approach on thefty. I think you guys, you understand it, and also try to use that